What are we doing today, Dan?
We're having a look at stands.
Okay.
This stand is something that if you're an adventure tourer, if you've gone on a big trip, you're doing NC 500, you've gone down to the Nürburgring, you've gone to Wales. Unless you live in Wales, because then that'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Little bit weird.
You'd already be in Wales.
Because you'd be in Wales, yeah.
Yeah, but
it wouldn't be a tour.
It wouldn't be a tour. Let's say you're on a trip. Or, if you're not on a trip, if you don't have a garage, and you leave your bike outside, and you have very small place to keep a very small amount of tools, we've got to clean our chain at some point. So this stand is all about that. It's called the Snapjack. It comes in this little bag here. Sorry, it's a little bit dirty.
It's well used, I can see.
It's well used.
Wait. I was just going to say here. Last week was a stand.
Yeah.
This week is a stand.
Yeah.
Is it safe to assume next week is also a stand?
Maybe not. you can never assume. But I do have.
You've got another stand, haven't you?
I do have another stand.
I knew it. I was joking, but it wasn't
it's
a
not
joke.
this. It's not the one jack. It's a rival to the ABBA Skylift. And in some ways, I think it's better than the ABBA Skylift.
I guess that's a video for another time. Oi, add that to the list.
Just putting that out there.
Okay.
So if you want to see that stand, that would be a mission to get it here. But if you want to see that stand, comment below. So, this is what it looks like. This is what it comes with.
KTM orange, no doubt.
KTM orange.
Was that an option, or you just lucky?
No, I just got lucky. That's what it comes with. So you get 2 rubber pieces. You get a little manual here, okay?
I was going to take the piss and say, did that come out of your garage or toolbox? But that actually is the manual.
No, that is the manual.
Okay,
that's the
cool.
manual. And then you get a second pin.
Okay.
That's it. Now this...
So you're telling me that this is going to lift a bike?
100%.
Chat shit, bro.
What do you mean?
But what are you going to show me? I guess you're going to show me.
Should we get the measure? The standard iPhone?
Fucking... Why do we have to film on my phone? Because you know what? Next time we're filming on your phone, yeah? We're going to film on my phone.
This phone...
Your phone.
Nah, it ain't standard. What he's filming on there ain't standard. Guarantee you. Everyone knows what one of these is.
Fucking...
Yeah?
Yeah, this ain't standard.
Standard iPhone.
But yeah.
This is the XR.
Okay. Fucking guy. This is going to become the channel's new measure of size, isn't
Mate,
it?
I'm gonna
how many XRs?
I'm gonna come in with a t-shirt saying standard iPhone. That's it. But anyway, so we can roughly gauge the size, right?
Yeah. Well, you can.
How it works is you take this bit,
Okay.
and you wrap that one around your front brake
Okay.
to lock the front wheel in place.
Okay.
Once you've done that, you take this bit and you would push it underneath your swing arm,
Right.
and it would lock out, raising the rear wheel off the floor by about a centimetre, maybe 2 centimetres.
all you need.
Which is all you need. Yeah.
And we're talking front wheel or rear wheel or...
We're talking rear wheel.
Okay.
Rear wheel.
Okay.
I have on my Super Duke, I have lifted the front wheel.
Wow. But it's not designed for that, I imagine.
But it's not designed for that.
Okay.
I think if you've got a naked, you'll be able to do it because you'll be able to lift it via the engine. But if you have a bike with a fairing, sports bike, any fairing like this Ducati here, it's not going to be possible.
Okay.
So,
So it's designed as a rear wheel.
it's designed as a rear
Stand,
wheel.
jack, whatever you want to call it.
It's designed as a rear wheel jack.
Jack, yeah.
I made it lift the front wheel.
Okay.
But it's not designed
And it's
to do
probably not advisable.
that. No, I wouldn't advise that. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, okay. Just to put that out there before you...
But you can do it.
At your own risk.
At your own risk. Yeah? Don't say Dan said to do it. So, you would put that under the swing arm, you'd push it and you'd lock it out. You can also adjust it. So you could take this one out.
I see, for different height bikes.
And then you could go up or down.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh, so but with that adjustment, then I suppose potentially you could lift it even further.
Yeah.
So the higher you go up the adjustments, then the higher the bike is going to be lifted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless for your particular bike it already needs to be at max height.
Already needs to be at max height.
Yeah,
so
okay.
there, it's now in that locked position.
I'm with you.
It'll lock out like that.
Okay. What, are you going to show us it in action?
Yeah.
Okay.
And because we've got tile floor, I don't want to mash up your tiles.
And, okay, thankfully.
I'm going to
Thank
use
you.
this little rubber.
And where did that come? Is that part of the kit, or you
Yeah,
just...
that's part of the kit. You get two.
So that comes with it?
You get 2 of these.
So I guess you could call this their kind of puck, but it's rubberized, so it has grip.
So if you're on, I don't know,
And
like
very chunky.
like a polished concrete tile,
Yep.
you could use this. If you break down, you could use this. If you need to remove the rear wheel, you can use this.
You could remove the rear wheel
You could remove the rear wheel.
with this little orange.
Obviously, you can't take the rear wheel off with this.
I was going to say that really confused me.
But you can lift it up.
I see what you mean. Okay.
In order to remove the rear wheel.
Okay.
Let's say you're on Africa Twin. You're out in the middle of nowhere, and you get a puncture.
Yeah. Bam.
Bam. Take it off.
Puncture repair kit.
Fix the puncture. Bang it back on. Maybe not Africa Twin because that's tubeless. But anything with a tube
I'm with you.
in the tire.
I'm with you.
Then you could do that.
Cool.
So
Let's see it in action.
So take that bit, wrap it around the front brake. And it doesn't need to be hugely tight, but it just needs to be on.
Yeah. Okay. And again, I love that the strap that holds the jack together also doubles as the brake holder or securer or whatever you want to call it.
They thought about it.
They
Even
really
this
did.
Here, it has a bit of articulation in it.
So if the ground's uneven.
Yes, and the same up here.
That's very, very well thought out. Cool. Let's see what it can do.
So let's use the rubber pad.
Yes, my lovely floors.
And when I'm lifting it, what I like to do, first before that, so with this gap here, with this joint, if you put your thumb here to push it up, you will pinch your own skin. That is in the manual, so
perfect.
Don't do it. Make sure you put your hand down here. To help you lift the bike, use a hard part. So I'm going to use the peg here.
Okay.
To help me lift it. I'm going to do more lifting here than I'm going to do down there.
Let's see.
So now it's lifted up. The rear wheel's up.
That's brilliant.
Take the second pin it in. And so now I could easily clean the chain. Do you know what I mean? Just go around and clean that chain.
Yeah.
If I was at my flat or wherever I was, NT 500 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Or I could very easily take this rear wheel out.
That's mad. That's actually mad.
The front wheel is locked, so it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And the stand is locked, so that's not going to go anywhere. So I could take the rear wheel out, I could adjust the chain, I can clean the chain, I can fix a puncture.
And all from a package that can literally fit in your pocket.
Literally fit in your pocket. Now I know you're never going to carry it in your back pocket.
No. But it's one of those things like you're going to get it out of your panniers.
Yeah.
With whatever your gloves or whatever, or you're going to. It's handy to be able to do that while you then go figure out the rest. Stick it in your pocket and then go. Okay, right.
Exactly.
For how much?
Okay, so this costs.
We haven't talked about that yet.
Between there's different prices. So if I had like a bike with a single-sided swing arm, like MV Augustus, KTM, Ducati, they're roughly around the £60-70 mark.
Okay.
And then for this version here, you're looking at more like £45 to £60. I've seen it range
nothing.
Yeah.
Really, for what it can do and the convenience that it provides.
Exactly.
I think that's nothing.
Exactly.
That's definitely a value for money proposition.
Oh yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
And it's it.
It's easy.
Almost too simple.
It's
but how has this not been around longer, or has it been around a while?
So I believe that this product has been about for at least the last 5 years, maybe 5-6 years, something like that.
Okay.
It just hasn't.
It's weird. I haven't seen more of them. Well, mind you, you don't really often see people. You wouldn't see someone using it because they're going to be on the side of a road or somewhere.
No, but
something.
Like I know loads of people that go touring and they're like, oh, well, when I'm touring, I always keep my chain clean. Well, how do you do that? Are you going to push your bike forward in every?
That's what I did. Yeah.
Every 20 centimeters
or I have a mate on with the kickstand and I just lean it against the kickstand basically.
But you could very simply do that,
especially if you're touring alone, solo tourist.
Especially if you're touring alone.
Yeah, that's a fantastic. And this is again. So this is because you said 5 years old. So it's not a company that's disappeared. It's still they're making them. They're still around.
Yeah. I think they're an American company.
Okay.
And
again, I'll have a look and see what I
Yeah.
can find online and post any links in the description to make it handy for people. But
yeah,
and so you bought this on eBay?
I bought this on the Book of Faces.
Okay, the Book of Faces.
Marketplace.
Your favourite place, the marketplace.
The marketplace, and it just works.
Yeah, well, clearly.
And it takes up a really small amount of space. So I had this. I had a puncture repair kit. I had some WD-40 and some chain cleaner, all in a bag in my pannier, and it just took up no space at all.
That's and it's, to be fair, it's something handy to just have in your garage, so that the time where you might think it might be useful to have, just it's always there. Stick it in your rucksack or something.
Even if it's not useful for you, it might be useful for a mate.
Exactly that as well.
What do you think?
Epic.
Epic?
I mean, I think it's brilliant. I think my only concern would be that if you weren't as strong, or if you had, let's say, a disability, because people with disabilities do ride as well. So if you have any issues like that, or it might be a bit disconcerting, or it might be a bit worrying, especially pushing weight in that direction onto your stand. You're a little bit. You're like, what if I roll forward of the stand? Goes up, and then is it going to go?
Yeah.
These are probably all problems that I'm just making up in my own head.
This stand here is pretty sturdy.
Yes.
Whereas I used to have an R1, and right?
No comment.
My Yamaha R1, 2004 5VY, is a very, very fragile stand. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but we're only lifting it by about
2 centimeters, like you said.
2 centimeters.
Yeah.
And so, are you putting that much more pressure and stress?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I can't get over that. It's such a it's so simple. I think it's not too much money at all for what it does and for what it is.
No.
And I think I
paid £45 for it.
I think it's probably, again, now from the last video you've got me thinking in a stupid way as well.
Yeah.
But cars come with jacks.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to stick that into a package. Dealerships should be having them.
Ooh. Okay.
Again,
so, as in, this is part of your bike toolkit.
Yeah. But not for every bike, mind. But the Taurus, for sure.
Taurus. For
sure, the Taurus. BMW XR, your Africa Twin, or again, like you said, tubeless, but yeah. GS.
They'd probably strap that to the side, wouldn't they? They'd find
Look cool too.
Yeah.
Bit Mad Max.
Yeah. If I was going to change anything,
yes.
I mean, it even says there, look.
Fucking let me ask you the question. It was on the tip of my tongue. I was just about to say.
Right.
Fucking arsehole. We had a format. We've done this as a second video now. Third video now. Doesn't get it. Dan.
Yeah.
If there's anything you could change about this product, what would it be?
I don't know how they do it.
Right.
But that pinch point is...
I know. Oh no.
Once you do it, it's real nasty.
Yeah.
And you'll never do it
Have
again.
you done it?
I've done it once.
Oh, you have done it? Despite it saying it in the manual?
Despite it saying it in the manual. And despite me looking at many YouTube videos and them saying not to do it. So please, don't do it. Alright? But I still did it. And even with a warning. Look at the warning. The warning is right there.
Pinch point, keep hand below top of arrow. Who's going to read that? Who's going to read that?
I still did it. But I would say if there was any way to redesign it, that is not a thing. Which I don't think is possible.
I don't know if it's possible.
I don't know if it's possible. But outside of that, what it does...
Because the overlap is what gives it structural integrity.
Yeah.
So you couldn't change that.
I don't know.
It would take some kind of
outside of that
different engineering. For the money, it's brilliant. It's simple. It's straightforward. Yeah. Can't go wrong.
Money. It's under 50 quid if you can find it, which there are quite a few of them under 50 quid. So it's under 50 quid, and it just, for what it does. Let's say I lived in a flat. Say I'm never going to go touring in my life.
Yeah.
Am I going to have this bulky?
Oh, absolutely not.
Do you know what I mean? In my living room. Or am I going to have, in your Bitzer drawer, that one drawer in the kitchen?
Yeah.
I could just leave that there.
The Bitzer drawer.
You know the one I'm talking about.
I've got one.
You know the one I'm talking about.
We call it the man drawer in my house.
The man drawer, the Bitzer drawer.
It's all my shit.
Where you put stuff to just, disappear. But this could be it. If you were never going to... Let's say you've got an R6, you've got a flat, it lives in the flat mainly.
Yeah.
But you do a little bit of maintenance, small maintenance.
Yeah.
This could be it. You don't need
No,
this.
agreed. Agreed.
But at the same time, if you're going touring,
That's the one. That's the real gem.
this is really where
It's probably aimed at too as well.
where it's aimed at. But it does both. If you've got a Ducati or a single-sided swing arm, like I said, the top bit is different and will go through the swing arm. This part is like a
rod or a pin or something.
rod.
Pin, much like what we saw last week on the One Jack.
yeah, sort of, but it will go. It's bigger because it will go through your axle.
Oh, well, that gives you more. That gives me confidence. More confidence actually with it all.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect. Love it.
simple.
Yeah. I'll try and get one for myself.
Thank you for watching the video. Nelson, as a final Google review-ish of the Snapjack stand.
Honestly, because of what it costs.
Yeah.
What it can do.
Yeah.
For me, it's an easy 5 stars.
100%.
Yeah.
Even if you're not a biker, and let's say you're watching this video in November or December,
Gift idea.
and you want to give someone, this would be a great gift under 50 quid.
And still fit in a stocking.
And still fit the stocking. Or a birthday present.
Yeah.
Under 50 quid. 5 stars?
5 stars. Hands down.
Like, comment, subscribe, press that notification button
Ding, 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 ding.
to find the rest of our videos or to be notified when we upload another
That's
video.
right. That's right.
If you have any questions, if there is anything you'd like us to tear apart and review, or if you think there is a product that is better than the one that we have reviewed, let us know.
Please do.
Let us know and we'll try and get it in.
Yeah. Until the next time, thank you for watching.